Hey everybody. We were going to do this video at the pool, but everything went haywire. My phone got overheated because at the first time that we were recording, it was in the sun. And
don't forget there's a hurricane.
So what happens is in Phoenix, if you have a phone and you leave it in the sun, it's just not going to do well. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, and there's a hurricane because all of our umbrellas flowed over.
Yeah. So it is
They
Sunday.
flew
Happy
over.
Sunday to everybody. By the way, we
were
have
pre-gaming out in the pool in anticipation.
we had this big jug, 64 ounces of BJ's Restaurant Brew House.
That's a growler, by
That's
the
a
way.
growler, yeah.
Show it again.
Yep.
Is it 64 ounces?
Yeah. This is their cider. It was called.
It was so good.
What? We just
Berry.
No, not berry.
Juicy berry.
No, it was berry. What was it?
Juicy berry.
They didn't put the thing on there. It's their cider though. It's a berry cider they have.
We went there one time, and I remember Justin had this and he loved it. So
it is so very good.
Justin
I actually had it. If you watched our episode before of the BJ's.
You see how pretty this
brew.
is? It's pink, guys.
Anyway.
Pink. It's a cider.
This whole show is about Laughlin,
let's get into it.
and our reviews of the Laughlin, Nevada trips that we've had. We've had 3.
Review in the pool.
And review in the pool didn't have it. But anyway, we're in the at the bar and we're doing this. Okay, anyway.
So enjoy.
Basically, let's just do a little bit of history of what created Laughlin, Nevada, because at one point it was a very small town called South Point, back down in the corner there, South Point, and it was basically consisted of like a motel and a bar, but it was for the people that were doing
they were working at the
mining.
Davis Dam, and then they were mining. I got here like
and it was like, you know, the gold miners, the silver miners, and the people that were building the Davis Dam.
So it was like a place for them to go away to at the end of the day to release their stress in a bar and a place.
What is the lake?
So that's where
what is the lake called there?
Lake Mojave.
Lake Mojave, right up above Davis Dam.
Yeah,
that's a great place to visit too.
Went houseboating there with my friend Liz. It was awesome.
Anyway, so Don Laughlin, he wasn't native. He came from Minnesota. He moved out to. Well, he didn't move out. I don't know. He might have. But he bought. He must have been a really rich guy. I don't know his whole history.
Sure,
but
he was in a helicopter flying over the area at some point.
Yeah, he bought. He had a club in the old Vegas it was called 101 Club, and so after that, what he did, I'm looking at my notes and they're all like waterlogged.
Yeah, we were at the pool trying to do this, so sorry.
After that, he purchased that land. You say he's flying over in a helicopter one day and went, "Hey, I think that's a good spot."
I don't have a helicopter.
Because that little town pretty much dried up when they were done building the dam and stuff.
Oh my God, this cider is life. Love BJ's.
Oh my
cider.
God, that is so good. What is it?
What are the alcohol percentages?
Berry something. I don't remember.
I don't know.
Anyway, you can watch. I mean, you know, because you watched our other episode.
This is kind of our. Hey, look! There's things that fell off.
Hey, look! The wind's blowing out there.
The hurricane.
Yeah. But anyway, since then he built, when he purchased the land. He built Don Laughlin's. He basically did what was called Riverside a River Lodge is what he did.
A river
and
lodge.
Then now it's called Don Laughlin's Riverside. Which is a big casino there. That's the first one you see when you come across that bridge.
We've been in the pool, guys.
By the way,
sorry.
That bridge. He built that. He spent $5 million building that bridge.
Oh wow!
For
I knew he had money.
For Arizona and for Nevada. He put that bridge in there because before that was the only access was to go back and forth by ferry boat from Bullhead City to Laughlin. Anyway,
so now it's Laughlin, and we've been there 3 times together.
Yeah, and since he built his. I mean, in the 80s, that's everything sprang up in the 80s. He did that in 1964.
And we were too young to go back.
He started it, and then it started building in the 70s, in the 80s. like Edgewater, Colorado Bell, Tropicana, Pioneer, Golden Nugget, Harrah's. They all built in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
The last one to build was the Aquarius, which was built in 1990.
Wow.
So,
and that was the first one we ever went to.
And that's the first one we visited.
A couple of years ago.
So, yeah. Basically, the whole thing, that was the history, basically. It's not a good history. There's more to it.
No, but it tells you. It's a little place. It's not Vegas.
Yeah.
It's a little small Vegas. But anyways, we've been there 3 times. We can only judge by the places we've stayed.
Yeah, but also by the places we visited and said,
we can judge on that.
Wow, what do we think of their casinos?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Never stayed in some of the rooms, but what do we think of the casinos?
But if people are watching, we only stayed at 3. We can only judge on 3 of the rooms.
The rooms, yeah. Okay, so let's start with the first place we stayed at.
Yeah, that was the Aquarius.
Very first time. Aquarius.
He sang this the whole time.
Oh, yeah. We'll post the videos down in the...
can you put the links in the description so you can go right to the...
Yeah.
Okay, because you might want to see it, because every time we went, we made a video. And
every time I
they were different experiences.
Showed the sign at Aquarius, is like...
I was over it after like the 5th.
And she's like, oh God, shut up.
No, I'm just kidding.
Anyway,
so what do we say about Aquarius?
Besides the fact that I thought it was... It's kind of cold again. Besides the fact that I thought it was a pretty frickin' nice casino. It was nice.
It was very pretty, very sparkly, and very clean. Very tall. It was very tall, too.
The room we stayed in
views.
was kind of small. It was green.
It was in a corner.
It was in a corner, so we could only see the river from the side.
Well, it had floor-to-ceiling, from what I remember, it had floor-to-ceiling like windows, and we could see the
But we only had a side view. We weren't straight on, which I would have rather had the straight on.
But we wanted a king room, and that's the kings, I guess, are on the corners.
Right.
I don't know.
The staff there was very friendly.
Yeah, they were nice.
They were nice.
Yeah. And it was pretty. And the game floor was huge.
Yeah.
The eateries were good, so I would recommend that.
It's a good casino.
We won a little bit.
We did win there.
It was very pretty, and it's the newest. Still in the 90s.
The next one was, I think it was from around my birthday, right? That we went? It must have been. It was the Edgewater.
Yeah, we stayed in Edgewater, which is on the river walk.
See, the thing is, the first time we were there, we walked to all those there on the... We'll talk about that in a minute. But the Edgewater was right next door to the Aquarius.
Yes,
so
we go back and forth between the two casinos.
Wow, I liked it because
it was really neat.
Because the Edgewater had a really cool bar. I mean, I thought it was called the River Bar.
Oh, the River Bar. Yeah. And you could sit there and you could see the river.
And you could sit there and play
the name.
Your games right here, looking directly out at the river.
Oh, I love table games.
Yeah, I needed one here. But so anyway, we need a drink. So anyway,
it was
that
really good.
was
I
cool.
like the river bar.
The hotel.
Is that the one that had the Denny's in it?
God, yeah, that's the one with Denny's.
Denny's is good. They're open 24/7, so
they have a Denny's.
Different breakfast and whatever. So that's great.
But the hotel. Here we go. Here goes the bad. Oh, and let's start with the staff there that was at the desk. There was one guy that was very nice, and he helped us. After that,
Daniel or
fucking
Dennis. Nice.
Let's just say bitch, okay?
He wasn't a bitch.
No, did you hear after that fucking?
Oh, after that.
Let's just say bitch. He was a nice guy.
Yeah.
She was just. She shouldn't have even been working.
She was old and mean.
She really shouldn't be there because she wasn't nice to people.
She's like an old librarian. Like.
Oh no!
You wouldn't try to check in early.
Oh no! She was worse than that. She wasn't even pleasant. So the thing is, that was the bad thing there. Yeah. So that gave us a bad trip on that. Yeah. But then, so we finally got a room. We went up and we got the very top floor. Mm-hmm. All right, which. By the way, I don't know if there's some better rooms at that hotel, but that very top floor,
they're probably lower
they've
down.
Never worked on in years.
No, the higher up you go, the worse it becomes. At least in our opinion.
We're walking down the hall, and the ceiling tiles were missing. Mm-hmm. They had ceiling tiles, by the way, because it's still a hotel.
It's in the video, which you should put the link down to this one
every video, yeah. The ceiling tiles were missing. There's big holes in the ceiling.
And then our room. What else is missing, babe?
In our room. The blinds were falling. There was no curtains, but the blinds that were there.
Yeah, there was no curtains, which
were
I love
falling.
Blackout curtains.
They were falling off the windows. I actually had to take towels from the bathroom at nighttime because there was light shining because they had the big spotlights up outside.
Oh, from
shining up.
like the words on the building?
No. It was they you know how they light up the front of the building.
We were at the very top.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if that was by the Edgewater sign.
No, because the view was great. We could see the river really good. But the lights were coming through, so I had to hang towels up to cover the fucking windows.
Customers shouldn't have to do that.
No,
you shouldn't have to do that.
And then
Put
the elevator.
things up and do your things.
We got trapped in the elevator.
Fix your elevators.
There was by the end of that day, there was 2 broken elevators.
Crazy. That was crazy.
There was
guys.
2. So
go watch the video. We were stuck in the elevator and we filmed it. But we did get out. We had to push our hands, and we finally got out.
I say no.
It was crazy.
That's my opinion on that one. It's
Don't
like
go there.
it's all that.
Don't go there. Did I have anything
Edgewater.
Oh, it is on the river walk.
It is part of the
So if you want to just go outside and walk around the river, like to see the walk at night to get the view, that's great. You don't have to take a boat to go do it.
The only problem is this. Okay, so you can only go as far as past the Edgewater Hotel.
Yeah.
Because they've closed down, and this is all by one company, by the way. They've closed down the
Colorado Bell, which is the iconic. It looks like a steamboat.
It's great because when you're riding on the boats on the river, you can see it, and it's just an amazing.
It looks like a beautiful little boat. And when you drive into the strip, when you're coming into town, you see it. It's got its tall, like it looks beautiful.
Yeah.
No, it's closed.
Well, it's been closed.
Structural problems.
Now here's the thing.
I don't buy it.
Let's do this. The company that owns Stratosphere owns the Aquarius, Edgewater, and the Colorado Bell.
Why
they
is
shut
the
bell down in the COVID times because they said it wasn't bringing in enough money or whatever.
Well, COVID hit.
They want to turn it into a music venue, and I said. My thought, okay, we'll talk about that later, but my thought is like, no fucking way, because here's the problem.
No, don't do that.
You're going to disrupt the flow, and you need you need that river. I mean, if you could go all the way down the Riverwalk, it'd be amazing.
It needs to go past the Colorado Bell like it used to.
Used to go all the way down,
and make it like a cool strip of just like fun for people that can walk from here all the way down to here.
So they fucked that up. Okay, no, let's go on. The other place we stayed was at the Harrah's Casino at the very end.
Harrah's, way at the end.
Yes.
But you gotta take the boat to get there.
No, you drive your car there.
No, if you're on the Riverwalk and you want to go visit, you get on the boat.
Let's just say,
go there.
when you go there, you're gonna drive down to the end of the strip, basically.
Yeah.
And you're gonna stay there. Mm-hmm. The advantage of staying there is this: they have a beach.
Beautiful beach.
They have a great gaming center.
The only one that has a beach
for kids. Their foodie restaurants are
arcade.
Their foodie restaurants are what they got. Well, they got
a pizza place,
Guys,
Starbucks,
Ferries,
Cinnabon. Guy
Fieri's, something.
If you want that.
I think some coffee places.
Oh, and they have the Beach Cafe, which is open 20. No, it's not open 24/7.
No, because we couldn't have breakfast there.
But it's a family show.
We actually left. We actually left early
because
it
was too expensive.
No. There was no. Stop. We actually left early in the morning because there was no place to go have breakfast, and so we drove out into Boulder City to have breakfast there. Yeah. We could have gone over to Edgewater probably and had Denny's if we wanted to sit down, but we wanted to get the fuck out.
Yeah,
but anyway,
we're over it at that point.
They had no places open after 7, and we're early risers.
You need to have places. Well, Denny's was open, which that's why I brought it up earlier. Anyways,
so everything they had there was pretty good. The thing that makes them good is they have a beach. Okay.
Harrah's is beautiful that way, but you have to be a guest to go down onto the sandy beach area.
You have to be a
guest. You can't get into the locked areas.
Now here's the thing. Okay, so all of that said, and this is a long show. Yeah. All that said, the best part of the whole trip is the boat ride.
The boat ride.
Okay.
The river boat.
Going up and down the strip.
$20 all day pass, up and down every time.
What we did the first time is we got the $20 pass when we went to Aquarius. Yeah. We went all the way down to Harrah's and visited. We stopped at the Golden Nugget. And looked at that. It's very Vegas. It's cool. I love their entry. Right? They have that great.
It was like very
tropical. It has the waterfalls and stuff in there. It's
like Vegas-y.
Yeah, it's really cool.
It was very pretty.
That's neat. But I don't know.
We
haven't stayed there, but the vibe was dead. Only because I would say there was a bunch of people that were sitting there playing games
and not winning.
But no one looked happy, so I don't know.
But maybe they were winning, but that was their poker.
Never stayed there. Your aunt loved the place.
She liked Golden Nuggets pool.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Okay, so that was that. We've never been to the Pioneer, so I don't know about that one.
Can't do that.
Let's see. How many hotels? Okay, we got.
Oh, I should say, by the way, the riverboat $20. But if you don't want to do the all-day pass, it's $5 each way per person. So.
Yeah. So, but it's. I mean, it'd be if you're going to go up and down for a whole day, you should go the 20. I mean, it's 20 for a whole.
Otherwise, it's 5 and 5, 10 for me and Mark to go here.
Yeah.
$10 to come back.
Did that.
That's 20
we did that because what we wanted to do was go to down to Laughlin's. Now we haven't brought that up yet.
Oh, what?
And I want to stay there. So maybe when Rachel,
they have a bowling alley there.
Yeah, Rachel's birthday.
We'll go there. Bowling, babe.
That place is a party joint. Okay, it's huge, by the way.
And it caters to children too because they have
a bowling alley.
They have like kids games.
It has an arcade. It's very small, but
not like Harris. That arcade is big.
But they have this great. Rachel and I went bowling, so that's another one. So if you want to see our Harris one, we'll put that down there.
Yeah, put the link.
If you want to see our on that Harris one,
put it all up there. Let people.
On that Harris one is where we went down and went bowling at down Laughlin's. At the very end. And you're right, well, you're staying there. Yeah, well, the thing is,
the river boat.
You go and you can go up and the whole thing about the river boat is that you can go up and down the whole strip and do whatever you want.
Yeah, and if you really
it's fun.
If you don't feel like gambling or doing anything, just if you have the $20 a day, you can just ride that bitch up and down the river. It's great.
You can do it, and you can get off at other stops.
It's relaxing, isn't it?
It was fun. I love the boat. So. Yeah. The only thing else that we would say, and I would say...
What else do I have? I don't have any other...
Well, I do. Yeah. The only thing else that I would say is because Laughlin has become kind of run down a little bit.
Everything's old.
And I think...
It truly is old.
I think they can update stuff by, first of all, not making the Colorado Bell into a music venue. I don't think it's going to work for them that way.
That's what the rumor says, that they want to do like a venue. I was like, no, it's a hotel.
I'm saying what they should do is revamp that hotel and make it a vibrant place that people want to go stay at.
It's part of the Riverwalk.
And the Riverwalk. Let's do this on the Riverwalk. Let's on the Riverwalk. Let's put drink stands up.
Carnival, like popcorn, and cotton candy,
eating stands like hot dogs and things, and have vendors up and down that
pretzels.
strip.
I mean, anything just so that
have vendors. Have vendors.
Exactly.
And then light it up more because at night it gets really dark, and it's almost like the whole place collapses at like 8 o'clock.
Okay, I have to bring something up.
The botflies, the flies.
Caddisflies are a real thing. Okay, caddisflies. They're like a moth kind of thing. They don't bite or anything, but they're more of a nuisance.
They're a nuisance, yeah.
So in the last 6 years, these caddisflies have taken over, and they in the spring and in the fall when they're worst, and they're awful. So last year when people
what video was that? It was the Edgewater that we showed that. So
watch that.
You can see
when people were bitching about the Colorado River being low, we're losing water. No.
They were lowering it on purpose.
Lowers it on purpose because part of the caddisfly to get rid of them is
you got to dry out the banks of the river.
Yes, because they lay their eggs in the rocks on the banks, and when the water goes away, they dry out and they die. Yep. So they were lowering it because they were such a nuisance. And if you look at the video, they're everywhere. You can't even like walk out there, just like in your face, in your nose. Yep. It's like, oh my God.
And that was in Edgewater. That was September, right? Was that September?
Oh, I think that was September.
I think that was September when we went. So the cool thing is we got to see raccoons and all that stuff.
So factor that in right now. If you're going to go to Laughlin in the next year or two, or I don't know when they're going to get it all under control, but the spring and the fall, they're going to be everywhere. Yeah. So dusk and dawn
through the
when
summer,
they're
I think.
worse.
I think through the summer too.
And Mark and I are early risers, so when we walk out there in the morning, they're like
I think that's on the Edgewater one because we went down to Denny's to eat, and
I
went out there. Yes, there was the
there
Edgewater
were.
video.
I couldn't believe how many there were.
All I'm saying is, it's, and I know it sounds like, oh God, you're going. You know what? Here's the thing. I love Laughlin, and we'll be going back. And the next time we go, I want to stay at Don Laughlin's
Riverside.
Riverside.
My birthday, babe.
Riverside then.
Yeah. Wherever. We
Let's
haven't
do Riverside.
stayed there. Well,
we have not stayed there. We've stayed at, like I said, Aquarius, which is a great hotel.
And in
But by the way,
December,
here's what's easy about this. It's because it's like,
will be gone by then.
if you're losing at Don Laughlin's, you just walk about a block away and you're at Aquarius.
Go to Aquarius.
And if you're losing there,
floor, we love it.
if you're losing there, walk over to Edgewater and check it out. You know, of course, after that, you can't walk over to the Bell because that's closed.
No,
so you have to get on the boat and go around all that, and you can go to
$20 day pass.
There's the Pioneer. We didn't bring up the fact that the other hotels are like Tropicana, but it's not on the
It's across the street. So you have to cross the street to get to the Riverwalk area.
Right. It's on the other side of the street, so it's not even riverfront property.
But anyways,
it's kind of sad there.
You know what?
The Pioneer is another place that's on the riverfront.
We haven't stayed there.
I've never stayed there. I've never visited that, so that'd be another one to check out. Yeah. But I'm saying, wow, Laughlin's a fun place to go. I'm not saying it's not, man. It's a fun place to go.
We've only been 3 times.
I know, and
every time much to talk about.
Every time is great. So I'm looking forward to going back, and I hope that we go to Don Laughlin's this time.
Yeah, well, we'll go for my birthday. I'm in December.
Because I like bowling, man.
I want to bowl, and I don't want Caddisflies flying up my nose. I said.
And by the way, BJ's Restaurant and Brew.
Yes,
good
thank
stuff.
you for sponsoring this video.
They didn't know they
really
did.
know you're sponsoring it.
All right, everybody.
You are.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for watching, guys. Check us out on Friday when we do our happy hour show, and check out the rest of our YouTube videos as well if you like. We love you. We appreciate it.